G'day everyone, welcome to Inside Rugby with Mark. If you haven't been here before, well, my name is Mark. I'm a Kiwi rugby fan who's living here in beautiful Cancun in Mexico. And if you are a regular viewer of my show, thank you very much for coming back yet again. I have some big announcements to make today, and I'm very excited to share this news with you all. So let's get into it right now. So as many of you know, I've recently returned to doing this YouTube channel and I've really been enjoying it. So I sat down with the wifey last night. We had a good conversation about what I want to do and we're going to go full steam ahead. So that means I'm going to produce much more content for this channel, commit myself full time to doing this YouTube project and see where it can take us all. Yes, the aim now is to get to Australia in 2027 to watch the Rugby World Cup and to report from Australia live to you all about the games I'm watching and just the great experience of going to that Rugby World Cup. And then 4 years after that, if we're going to plan a little bit ahead, we've got the Rugby World Cup just up the road here from us in Mexico in the United States of America in 2031. So that's also going to be very exciting. So as you can see, I'm putting a full commitment into doing this. And as a result, I thought I would change a few things up to make it easier for you and also a little bit easier for me. So this is what I'm going to do moving forward. Every week now, I'm going to structure my show so you know what content's coming out and what you can expect to see on the channel here at Inside Rugby with Mark. As you know, I recently started the weekend recap show that goes to air every Monday now, where I'll be talking about the games that were played across the weekend, giving you the results of those games, of the international games, and also including those included in the future will be the Rugby World Cup rankings that come out every Monday as well, and we'll talk about those in more detail. So that's going to be the Monday show that comes out and recaps everything that's happened over the weekend. Then on a Wednesday, I'll produce the midweek show, and the midweek show will talk about all the relevant things that are going on in the world of international rugby, the hot topics, the trending topics, and also I'll be answering a lot of things that you tell me you want to hear on the show as well. So this is an opportunity for you to engage more beyond the comments within each video, but also to give me some direction on the things that are important to you to talk about in the world of rugby. You may be living in a developing nation and you want to talk more about how things are going there. You might want to talk about the laws of the game. You might want to talk about injuries, tours of certain countries, or in particular players or referees and all those sorts of things. So you tell me what you'd like to see more of during the midweek show. And then on a Friday, I'm going to produce the weekend preview show and we'll talk about the games that are coming up that weekend, like I've done in the past, giving you the teams, selections, as well as my views and opinions on what I think is going to happen around the weekend. We'll put a lot more new content in there for you to enjoy as well. And then across the weekend, I'll continue doing what I'm doing, in-depth analysis of the major games that are taking place across the international test arena, and I'll bring you my thoughts and opinions around that. So none of that is going to change here on the channel. So a Monday show, a Wednesday show, a Friday show, and then content in between talking about the different things that are going on in the rugby world, as well as the analysis on the game. So that's going to be Inside Rugby with Mark in the terms of the future. And we'll kick off with the Friday show this week, previewing the game between the Lions and the Australian Wallabies, plus some other things that are happening this weekend in the world of international rugby. So I'll bring that to you on Friday. So there you go. I'm super excited about this. I think it's going to be fantastic. I'm going to try and improve my pronunciation of a lot of players that I get wrong across the rugby world at the moment. And hopefully by the time I get to Australia in 2027 for the Rugby World Cup, I'll have all those names nailed and I'll be able to bring you some fantastic content from there as well. I'm also very focused in the background and trying to help the game of rugby grow across the world. So if you're a viewer of my channel and you can come up with an idea on how I could do that, maybe in your country or your region of the world, then let me know in the comments, because I'd love to be involved. I'm going to dedicate time to that. I've started off by posting a letter that I've sent to World Rugby about how content creators like me and Tim from Egg Chasers, 2 Cents Rugby, Squidge Rugby, and all the other great channels that you guys and girls watch, how we can get access to some of the broadcast footage so that we can do more in-depth analysis of the actual games by showing that on our channels. That's an example of the things that I want to do to help to grow the game of rugby across the world in collaboration with World Rugby and the other administrations. We're not here to compete with them. We're not here to try and take them down. We're here to try and work together to grow this beautiful game of ours across the world. And that's something that I'm very, very passionate about. So if you've got any ideas around that on how I can help within your country maybe to promote rugby even more, then let me know in the comments and I will jump onto it. Okay, so this whole new structure kicks off this week with the Friday show, which is going to be the weekend preview show. Of course, we've got the Lions versus the Wallabies, second test match being played in the Melbourne Cricket Ground, a fantastic sporting stadium. And if you're getting along to that game in the weekend, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts and anticipation for that game, whether you're a Lions supporter, a Wallabies supporter, or maybe you're a neutral rugby supporter going along to that game as well. Part of the reason why I want to continue doing this and to grow this channel even more is because I love interacting with the rugby fans across the world. I learn a lot about the game in your particular country, your thoughts and ideas about the way the game's played, the matches that take place, the players that are involved, those players that are coming up and are soon to be stars in the world of rugby. I love all that stuff and I just want to absorb more and more of it. So if I'm putting out quality content and you're able to engage in that, then it's a win-win situation, isn't it? And that's what I'm aiming to do on this channel. So thank you to all those people that have participated in the comments in my videos over the last couple of years. You've inspired me to do better. You've inspired me to watch more rugby, and you've inspired me now to structure this channel in a way that'll help me going forward in promoting the game of rugby across the world. So thank you very much to everybody who's been part of that journey. There is other international rugby taking place this weekend, so I will talk about that on the weekend preview show on Friday, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And as always, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, consider doing that because the content is only going to get better, I can promise you that, going forward. So there we go. Don't forget to follow me on X, Twitter as well. Starting to post a lot more there, sharing views and opinions and news of stuff that's going on across the rugby world. So that's another platform we can engage in and talk about our beautiful game. So I'll be back again on Friday with the weekend preview show. Make sure you tune in for that one. Plenty going on this weekend. And I'll see you all again then. For now, it's time to say adios from beautiful Cancun in Mexico. You keep safe, keep well wherever you are in the world. Keep enjoying your rugby. And I'll see you again very soon. Until then, bye for now.